No, I don't think she has one. All right, so Unit 3 review for proportional reasoning. Whoops. So these are words that we're going to need to know for our test on Friday. A ratio and a rate. They are about the same things. What is a ratio?
It's wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Does this count as like homework as due?
It counts as studying for your test. Because remember, I don't necessarily grade reviews.
So we do it, but we don't turn it in.
Yes. Okay, so a ratio is a comparison
we have to define these?
Huh?
We have to define these?
Yes. Two numbers.
Oh,
Huh?
It says define at the top.
Girl, they don't read directions. A comparison of two numbers or measurements.
Wait, do we have to define stuff on the test?
No.
Oh, yes.
But if it asks for a ratio, they're going to want you to write a ratio. So we write ratios in fraction most commonly, and then we'll see them as decimals.
And percent.
Good. And percents. A rate is a special kind of ratio.
Wait, so it's basically kind of the same thing then?
Hold on. But the units are different.
Yeah.
But the units differ. Special ratio, but units differ. That means they are not the same.
A ratio could be like 5/10.
A ratio would be 5/10, but a rate would be $5 per 10 minutes type of thing.
I see that.
Okay. A proportion is what?
The cross beam.
Okay, it's, what do we call these things? They're each what?
Ooh, I remember this. We went over this in
Just
class.
did it too.
Yeah, we just did it. I highlighted it in my notebook. Yeah, part of something.
Not part of something. Each one is a part.
Each unit or something. Something like that.
Do I have any missing words?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, and you put it in TTA right now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, these are each
two
what?
ratios of fractions are equivalent to equal ratios of fractions.
Good. What'd you say?
When two ratios of fractions are equivalent to equal ratios of fractions. Am I right?
Two ratios or fractions that are equal. That's it.
Yeah.
A unit rate is a comparison of rates where the denominator is 1. Or a comparison of units.
Are you gonna post the video on Google Classroom for actual or
Yes. Miles per hour. Dollars per pound. I want 1 pound. I want 1 hour.
Is the Astros due tomorrow?
No, the Astros is due on Monday.
For real?
For real. Really.
Why?
Because the test review is more important. I want you to study for the test and then continue doing the Astros because they're similar questions. And the test will be on Friday. Then you have a little more practice to do over the weekend with TTM. Sorry, I'm overloading you. You don't have to do this. Remember, this is for you to study.
Can we turn it in for extra credit?
Yes. Yes. A percent is part of what? What is the whole in specific for percent? 100. Constant proportionality. A number by which we multiply one variable which is x, to get the other,
So we're gonna go over
which is
this
y.
class, but like we don't really have to do it.
Exactly. Actually, I think in class I'm just going to give you the review. All right, unit rates. This is how much for 1. So here they give me the unit rate. Which of the following has a unit rate of $13 per, or $13.50 per shirt? So what do I need to do with each of these answers? Multiply what?
Multiply 13.50 times 4.
13.50 times 4. And that's it?
No.
Have to check every one. So 1350 times 6. 1350 times 10. And 1350 times 5.
Wait. Do you have to line up the decimals?
No, you don't ever have to line up decimals when you're multiplying.
You only do it when you're adding subtraction.
Only doing when you're adding and subtracting. So let's work those out. All right. Mrs. Gomez paid $7.80 for a new backyard fence. A new gate cost an additional $2.25. The fencing was a total of 120 feet. What was the unit cost per foot for the fence? So she paid $7.80. And what does additional $2.25 mean?
You add
I add what?
225 and 70.
Hold on. How about now? 225 and 780.
Oh, I was right.
5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is,
1 plus 8.
and plus 2 more.
No.
Yes, 5, 0, and 10. So this is how much they spent total on the fence. But the total was 120 feet. You got earbuds?
Oh, I have
Okay,
to-
sit toward the back, or you can borrow her earbuds. So, what are they asking me for? What does unit mean? How much for what? Per foot, how many feet?
Where are we?
Trick question. Unit cost per foot, how many feet do they want?
Blake Melton, please report to the car rider line. Blake Melton.
Okay, unit rate. Comparisons where the denominator is 1. Miles per hour, dollars per pound. So this is cost per foot. So I need to make my proportion like I did on the Astros. And then what goes in the proportion? What are the things?
What?
Foot and cost. So cost goes on top. Dollars always goes on top. And foot or feet in the bottom. Okay. What do I know?
120.
120 is the footage. It's not 780 anymore.
10.0.
Not point. This is 780 and 225. This is how much money? 1,005. And then what do I want? Remember, we just said unit. What do I want?
1?
One what? $1 or 1 foot? 1 foot. And that's X dollars. Cross multiply, then divide.
You really have to multiply that.
No. Okay, I want to make this a little more simple. I've multiplied 1,005 by 1 and I'm dividing by 120. What goes into 1,005 and 20 or 120? Think about divisibility rules that you learned back in 4th and 5th grade.
Are you allowed to take out a 0?
No, you can't take out a 0 because these zeros are sandwiched between the 1 and the 5. You can only take out trailing zeros, which are at the end. But I can take out another factor.
What do you mean by
What can I divide both by? 5.
Oh.
So divide by 5, divide by 5. 1,005. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Divided by 5. 5 goes into 10, or 5 goes into 100 20 times. 20 times 5 is 100. 0, bring down the 5. That goes in there 1 time. So it's 201. I'm running into my work. And then 120 divided by 5. 5 goes into 12 twice. Subtract 10. 12 minus 10 is 20 because I'm bringing down the 0. 5 and a 20 is 4. 201 divided by 24 will be the start. And then I need to find out how much it is for 1. So I'm going to do T-bow. I'm going to bring my work down here. 201.00 divided by 24. And in order to facilitate my division, what do I do? List the multiples. So 24 plus 24 is 48. Plus another 24 is 72. Plus another 24 is 96. Plus another 24 is 120. 144. 168. 192, 216, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Now, how many times is 24 going to 201 before passing it? How many times is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to go to 192 because that's close to 201. So I count those multiples. This is the 8th multiple. So it's going to be 8 point something. 8 times 24 is 192. Hold on. Cross this out. 11 minus 2 is 90. Bring down that 0. 24 into 90 is 3 times. Am I supposed to get an exact answer here? What did I do wrong?
Is it
I
8?
added these. 5 plus 0, 8 plus 5, or 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. Right? And then it was a total of 120 feet, so it's dollars per feet. I think we're supposed to approximate here. Because it doesn't tell me to round. So if I were to round, this is 8.3. Which answer is closest?
8.
$8. Okay? Or we could work backwards and say 8 per foot times 120. 120 times 8. 8 times 0. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 8 times this is 8 plus 1 is 960. So that's a little less than 1005. Okay. All right. Jonas wants to mail a package that weighs 8.5 kilograms. How much does the package weigh in pounds? Hint, 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. I got kilograms and pounds. I got 1 kilogram and 2.2. And then they give me 8.5, kilograms. And that's X pounds. Cross multiply, and you won't need to divide because it's by 1.